There's been a bit of a beat-em-up renaissance in recent years, with titles like Streets of Rage 4 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge giving the genre a proper protein shake and gym membership. So when I heard Night Slashers, a cult classic from the blood-soaked golden age of arcade brawlers, was getting a remake, I was cautiously intrigued. Would this be a glorious resurrection with revamped mechanics, smoother controls, and visuals that breathe unholy new life into a decaying corpse of a classic? Or would it just be a new coat of paint over a rotting cadaver? I'm actually disgusted with myself for writing that. Hey, it's Matcha coming at ya. Grab yourself a hot cup of apple cinnamon flavored formaldehyde and enjoy this unfreshly dug up review of Night Slashers Remake. Now, the original Night Slashers is considered a must-play in the beat-em-up genre, mainly by people who smell like quarters and cigarettes. Personally, I always thought it was just okay. I love the idea of a horror-themed beat-em-up, monsters, blood, pixelated entrails, beautiful. But strip away the gory glam, and what you've got is a solid but unspectacular game. The gameplay? Fine. The music? Also fine. They won't blow your George A. Romero themed socks off, but they'll keep your toes warm. What really gave the game bite was the aesthetic. That glorious pixelated bloodbath. You fight masses of zombies, Jason Voorhees knockoffs, teen werewolves, and face off against bosses like a pharaoh, a helicopter, Dracula, a helicopter, Frankenstein's monster, and even, get this, a helicopter. Spooky. So let's talk about Night Slashers Remake. Finally, am I right? And oh boy, this remake swaps the lovingly gross pixel art of the original for a look that screams 2003 Newsgrounds Flash game. It's rough. Like, we had no budget and even less inspiration rough. Bad in screenshots, bad in motion, so bad you might find yourself apologizing to your TV. Let's take this zombie for example. Original version, detailed, creepy, feels like a beautiful tribute to the Tar Man from Return of the Living Dead. Remake version, these graphics scream art by corpses. And not even the talented kind, just the recently deceased with no fine motor skills kind. So here's the story in Night Slashers Remake. Get this, there's a monster outbreak. A group of warriors known as the Night Slashers vow to stop it. That's it. But let's be honest, no one plays beat-em-ups for the story. You play them to chew bubblegum and kick ass. Or was it eat ass? I always forget which one. Originally, the game had 3 playable characters, including Jake Hunter and Christopher Smith, 2 names so aggressively white they could be part of the ingredients list on a bottle of mayonnaise. Delicious mayonnaise and Wonder Bread sandwiches, served with a side of lukewarm water and a tax break. Wait, what were we talking about again? Now there's a 4th character, Liu Feilin from Fighter's History. You probably want to know why they chose her, right? The answer is, I have no idea. Yes, she's from another Data East game, but of all the franchises, they chose Fighter's History? Disappointing. But do you know what's not disappointing? Becoming a subscriber to my channel. That's right, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It's free, unlike this game. There are 3 action buttons. Attack, jump, magic attack. Which drains your health because yay punishment. You can combine them in various ways to create different attacks. Jump kicking a monster into the ground so his head is the only thing visible would be my personal fave. It's simple, clean, and literally unchanged. The remake adds 0 spice, 0 garlic, no flavor enhancements, bland as hell. There are suitcases you can pick up and throw that contain different items. What's in the suitcase?
What's in the basket?
Oh, thank God. It's just a bar of gold someone saved for their business meeting, and not the deformed conjoined twin Belial, whom I was expecting. The game has minigames like zombie bowling and zombie whack-a-mole. They're dumb, short, and barely worth mentioning. But hey, they gave me one singular laugh, which is more than I got from the character animations. Here's a bright spot. The soundtrack is solid. They remixed the original tracks, and honestly, it's one of the few things that still has a pulse. If the rest of the game had this level of care, we'd be talking come back, not come bury this thing again. Credit where it's due, there are difficulty settings now, 5 of them. Unlike the original, where only the arcade owner could tweak the difficulty based on how much of a greedy they were. Oh, I'm so sorry, are there kids watching this? What I meant to say was, depending on how much of a greedy they were. Oh, is that worse? Let's move on. The game is now presented in a widescreen format instead of the original squarey 4:3 aspect ratio. Congrats devs, you discovered rectangles. I wasn't expecting Night Slasher's Remake to revolutionize the genre or win any Game of the Year awards, but I was hoping it would at least be not dead on arrival. Instead, what we got is a downgrade in visuals, zero evolution in mechanics, and a game that feels more like a quick cash-in than a loving tribute. There's really no reason to play this over the original, unless you have a deep, unexplainable hatred for pixel art and fun, of course. Thanks for watching.